This story starts out way too early in the morning during a hurricane. Well, it was a tropical storm by the time it made landfall, but you can see everyone here panicking, running for shelter, calling their loved ones. I'm just joking. Nobody in San Diego cared. There wasn't one soul in San Diego that was worried about this. It was all just kind of a panic on the news. We were here boarding the plane, told there's going to be a little bit of turbulence, and you can see the cute raindrops there on the window. Then taking off, you can see the turbine engines just clapping cheeks on that water there. And then we take off, and we're heading out and getting out of this hurricane or tropical storm at this point, and heading to brighter places. So where are we heading? Savannah offers some amazing historical sites and some picturesque nature landscapes, basically. Southern hospitality was definitely dominant over there. Definitely a change of pace from Southern California. We had amazing landscapes. The water was nice and warm by the beach, and we got to check out a few things for our first day there. And sorry, but I just definitely took a lot of pictures instead of video. I should have taken video because I'm making a video. I don't know what my story was, but I definitely took too many pictures for a video. Here's a couple highlights for you guys. If you're ever in Georgia, never go to Cheddar's. It is the worst food we've ever had in our life. And I mean ever. And that's saying something. I gotta go down and over. Oh, okay, yeah. Never go to Cheddar Bob's. That's the worst place I've ever seen in my life. The worst food we've ever had.
What are these trees called? Pretty sweet.
No extra cost for just $20 a month. Switch today.
Like dangling from them.
On an auto-pay stored bank account. Restrictions apply. No.
You ready?
Yeah. Bro.
Here we go. Perf. That's how you do that. With all the fun of the way and a good night's rest, it was time to get to business.
My name is Brendan. I've been working on BMW electronics from about 2011, specifically with the S1000RR. When this bike came out, obviously it's evolved into this new monsters. Essentially, the best electronics to ever come to the market, so we studied it for years to learn how to tune these, to get more performance out of them. So here we are with a 21 M1000 and obviously various other bikes today. We're looking to go beyond just making engine horsepower and straight line performance and move more into road racing and traction control algorithms and whatnot. So we're here today, data logging with a bunch of professional riders, getting feedback, really dialing these bikes in, 2023, 2021, K67, 2020, for all the different similarities that they have together to get the fastest lap possible today and the most rider confidence. So we think we've achieved that. We've got some great results. We're going to get some before and after lap times and keep pushing the platform. So we're going to be visiting and doing more of these events with more riders to see how fast we can actually make these bikes go safely.
Getting in the trenches with the riders was probably one of the most important aspects of this trip, not just to see the advanced professional riders go at it, but also see the novices and their feedback and what they would like to see from the Flash or what issues they're having with their bikes currently. So it was a great trip overall, and we also got to talk to some amazing people.
Yeah, to go from South Dakota, riding my BMW R18 Bobber, my personal bike that has some love in it from Bryn Tuning. It's nice, but I had to keep the Sturgis beard. It was nice that some participants brought their new M and S1000RRs, and it was nice that Brian brought his M1000 single R. And when he just said, hey, if you could take this for a ride and let me know if there's any dampening with the DDC or just any parameters that you can let me know and teach me about my new M's. Absolutely, dude. And yeah, Wasn't your average M. So just some fire in there, but controllable, rideable. That's what's so impressive. And to hear that you guys have a 50 state legal carb certified tune is beyond impressive. Nobody in the industry has that. And the big difference that they had asked me to feel was the rideability. Did it change having so many years involved? And absolutely not. The chassis is still confidence inspiring, the front end still confidence inspiring, the linkage on the rear shock. You know, the difference between an S and an M naturally is performance, but when you have some fire, that gap gets a little shorter. Having the ability to ride the participants' bikes really gives me an understanding of why and how. Parameters are really not drastically over the top different, but cleaner, smoother. It just puts life back in the ride. Yeah, you can't stop laughing and smiling, even on a 100-degree day. The BT Moto tune that I felt on Brian's new 23 M1000 single R, the beauty of it is it obviously delivered more everywhere, but it didn't upset the chassis. It didn't upset any geometry change. So to be able to have that much more throughout the range, but not upset the chassis is really hard to find. So to really have those parameters of 0 to 20% throttle and not deviating and taking away from why we love these BMW S and M's so much. But also when you start thinking about different skill sets, again, hopefully anybody and everybody will come to a controlled environment and get some good coaching, invest. Don't expect results you're not willing to put the work in for. But it's really important that when you start thinking back to when we first started riding and we're so anxious and everything was pulling the trigger instead of just squeezing the trigger, instead of having that understanding of minimizing geometry change. And when you can clean up and make it seamless, which it already is from the factory, but as you start adding very progressively strong power, it's the roll-off. Everybody tends to roll off to get that next level of anxiousness in regards to, do I have enough traction at this lean angle, at this line selection coming into the corner? And there's so many things that rent space in people's heads that when you can actually still have the ability to roll off the throttle and just not, again, transfer too much weight to the front for all different skill sets, right? You can chop the throttle, which people do, unfortunately. I did it for many years, but there's still such a forgiveness on and off that you have to have for the real world environment, for the unseen.
After a long day, it was time to pack up. We did everything we came here to do, and it was time to go through the data. Last thing to do was head back to the hotel after a very hot day. We can definitely see why people love Georgia. It's a gorgeous place, and we definitely hope we're going to be back again at some point. But for us, it was time to get back on the plane. Luckily, on the way back, we were able to try out the Delta Sky Lounge. Man, they don't pay me for this, okay? No one paid me for this. This place is just amazing. Look at the chafing dishes. I mean, we've got free food. The chicken was moist. The food was perfect. You even got free alcohol. I mean, this place is amazing. If you get a chance and you fly Delta, this is the place to be. Again, free alcohol. Come on, guys. Free alcohol. How can you say no to free alcohol? I mean, on the flight here, all they gave me was a bag of salted almonds. It's pathetic, okay? That lounge is everything. All right, sorry, I'm kind of rambling on about the lounge here, but it is kind of everything. Now it's time to take off and head back to San Diego, California, which hopefully had a storm that was gone, and we can enjoy a beautiful sunset. Heading back into San Diego, California, you can see there's no storm, there's no clouds, it's just a beautiful day in San Diego. This is how it should be at all times. It's about a 4 or 5 hour flight, and I'm still thinking about that Sky Lounge, guys. That Sky Lounge is everything. This entire flight, I got like the salt elements, I got a couple cups of water. I'm still thinking, salivating over the Sky Lounge, guys. But it's time to land, time to relax. We wanted to thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you for supporting us, because without you guys, we would be nothing. we're going to continue to strive every single day to be better and better and make our flashes and tunes better and better. And check it out, I got a cool sunset.